Right. Hey, good morning, YouTube. How's it going? This should be a top-down chat, but we're on the verge of having snow showers around here. There ain't no top-down going on when it's starting to snow. That's just me. Call me what you will. That's just the way it is. But anyway, in lieu of no top-down chat, let's talk about actionable intelligence, or even just good information, or evaluation of information. The war drums are beating pretty heavily, so everybody's pretty much under the assumption we are going to war with all the rhetoric that's going around. Now, to go into war with who might be the best question we have, because there's so many different options right now, right? Is it going to be China? Is it going to be in Venezuela? Is it going to be in Korea? Is it going to be in Iran? All these different options, right? Well, what is going on, right? Well, Midwest Prepper did a good video. Shout out to Midwest Prepper. I'm just going to name this like the Midwest Prepper Deeper Thoughts Edition. Taking his thoughts to the next level, I guess, maybe. But he did a video, I guess it was last night, where he discussed some things going on in his area, in his AO, which lends some credence to the situation. It's what I would call good information. It actually makes sense. It's not just a picture of some train going down the train tracks with a bunch of trucks and trailers and maybe some armor, and you have no context to it, right? Which happens all the time. You get these videos on YouTube and there's no context. They don't tell you what direction it's going. They don't even be able to mark. They can't even find the vehicle unit identification markers on the vehicles. Total garbage, right? Which all that Jade Helm stuff got everybody all whacked up and built up about when they put out videos like that. It's interesting how we got all this build up to war, but you don't see all these videos of these trains on the tracks and everything else. Maybe everything's already in position. Maybe that's what it is. To be determined, right? You can't confirm what you don't know. And you can't hypothesize. Well, you can hypothesize, but you can't confirm a hypothesis without further information, right? And that's what this information stuff is. It helps confirm hypotheses and determine if you're correct or not, right? So going on the Midwest Preppers video, he's talking about in Cincinnati there, they have an MRE packing facility, and they have been having interesting operations going lately. Operations that indicate they are increasing the output of military-style MREs. Go check out his video to hear kind of some of the details behind that. But it's a piece of information. It's one piece of the puzzle, right? Put that up in the corner. Now, what can we put that together with to determine how valid it is in a war hypothesis, right? If it means we're going to war, what else could we match it up with or discount it? Well, is the South Carolina plant doing the same thing? Do we just double check the South Carolina plant to make sure that maybe Cincinnati's just picking up a shift for them and picking up a supply run or whatever because of understaffing or undersupply or whatever reason? Maybe it's just picking up the slack for some reason. You can discount based upon the information provided that it's a civilian order. You can discount that kind of off at the beginning before you go back to it. But having an additional run of military meals tells you that they could be increasing activity for resupply purposes, right? Obviously, the stuff that's on the shelf now is going out the door for some reason, and they need to bulk up their supply based upon an order, potentially, or they know that they're going to be sending more out the door. But it'd be interesting to find any more additional information. We don't see a bunch of, or I haven't seen, maybe somebody else can find it. I haven't seen a bunch of videos on the YouTube of all these troop movements like we did for Jade Helm, right? Stuff would be getting shipped to the shore. People would be getting recalled from leave. All these things could be going down. Now, MREs get packaged, weeks ahead. they can be rush ordered weeks ahead of time. You know, it doesn't have to be months, but things could be falling in place. We could be one summer out. Midwest was talking about, he was thinking about a week and a half ago, because, you know, springtime actions, you get the full spring to get firmly in place before the really heat wave of the Middle East kicks in. But we've been operating in the heat of the Middle East, like some people are used to it now, that it's not nearly as adversarial as it used to be, because everybody trains in it, everybody adapts to it, everybody's adjusted a lot of their operations to what goes on in that environment. But it could be putting additional stores on the shelves for a potential late winter action, kind of like they did last time, in a January push, like the original Gulf War, stuff like that. You never know what the strategy is, right? You never know. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Use pieces of information to inform your intelligence. Don't let your intelligence drive the information. Don't jump to conclusions, basically, like so many people do. Like the Jade Helm stuff, and there's so many more examples. But it'd be interesting to see if any troop movements pick up, if there's anybody, anything. Obviously, San Diego, Norfolk would become much more busy, and people that are directly involved are going to keep their mouths shut, because that's what they're supposed to do. If the American populace, though, wants to stop a illegitimate and unneeded war, they'd have to get very vocal about the whole thing. Can't let it stand to have that stuff going on with no basis and no tie to the protection of the American people, right? So just some thoughts out there. Go check out Midwest Prepper's video on what he's hearing and seeing in his AO, and see if we can match it up with anything else in the future. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your weekend if we don't see you elsewhere on the YouTube. Live free.